Exploring, understanding, and celebrating the natural world of the San Francisco Bay Area. Bay Nature on the air.
The salmon have a really cool story. They're swimming up against the current, kind of racing the clock toward their death. This titanic battle. She's sort of in the middle of the creek. Maybe they're spawning with their last breath, and people really like to come see that. There's a little bit of a mound there. I'm a volunteer for the Salmon Protection Watershed Network spawn and do basically anything I can to help the salmon here in Marin. The species is really going into a very steep decline. They're listed as endangered and they're very critically endangered.
NoahLani was 6 years old when we first took a training to be creek naturalists, and we've been doing it ever since.
My mom and I, we lead tours for the salmon. We show people the salmon.
The female releases milt.
The female releases
I'm sorry, the male releases milt.
No, he was not reticent to participate. He absorbs everything that he hears, and he likes to share that with others.
The salmon are called anadromous fish. That means that they can spawn in fresh water, and then from the fresh water they go out to the ocean. They stay there for a while, and then they come back to the fresh water.
And that's what anadromous means. I'll give you another big word. Salmon are semelparous fish. They die after spawning, as opposed to an iteroparous fish, which would not die after spawning. We also try to do a lot of restoration, so planting native plants which will provide better cover for the baby salmon, and monitoring the salmon, so counting the adults that are spawning and also counting the baby salmon as they're going out to the ocean. 120. And as the species declines, that has impacts on the ecosystem as a whole. There's another carcass that turkey vulture's eating right now. And it's also really important just to protect the species to, promote the biodiversity of the ecosystem and of the planet. I'd like to stay involved in any way I can with helping the salmon, and I definitely want to make sure that the salmon are here for everyone else to see. You don't really want to disturb the salmon when they're spawning.